Hello and welcome back to our channel. In this video, we'll be looking at Air Canada's A220 business class flying from New York LaGuardia to Toronto Pearson. Air Canada operates out of LaGuardia Airport's Terminal B, by far the nicest at the entire airport. Counter E is where you'll find a dedicated check-in area for Air Canada. Business class passengers and those with Aeroplan status receive priority check-in. Travelers could also help themselves to the various self-serve kiosks to print their boarding pass. The security checkpoint was also not super packed, and I found myself through in very little time. An Air Canada business class ticket will grant you access to the Maple Leaf Lounge. You can also enter with Star Alliance Gold status. The lounge is located down a set of escalators in the terminal's eastern concourse near gates 40 to 59. You'll find the Maple Leaf Lounge right next to the United Club, and my business class ticket on a Star Alliance carrier would have gotten me inside there as well. The Air Canada Maple Leaf Lounge is modern, cozy, and spacious with a variety of comfortable seating options. It's not super crowded, and the seating areas adopt a mix of red, gray, and brown color palettes. All of these are tasteful choices that give you a nice preview of the Air Canada experience. If you need some juice in your device, you can charge at any of the charging options located near the seats. Overall, the lounge is well designed and certainly a nice place to relax from the hustle and bustle of the terminal. There's a buffet offering several hot options and a salad bar. You'll even find assorted snacks, desserts, and plenty of drinks to help yourself to, but no bar. It's fair to say that the space covers all the basics, but is not as impressive as the nearby Chase Sapphire Lounge or Amex Centurion Lounge. Business class passengers are able to board in Zone 1 of 6. If you're an Aeroplan Super Elite member, you can also board in Zone 1. There are 12 business class seats up front on Air Canada's A220-300. The cabin looks nice, but it's also super spacious and comfortable. There's plenty of room for a carry-on in the overhead bin. But what strikes me the most is the modern design. Each of the seats feels very fresh and crisp, with stunning gray accent finishes and the Air Canada logo engraved onto the seat headrest. The chair itself is made up of cozy textured gray upholstery that's super comfortable to sit on. The spacious cabin, mood lighting, large windows, and quiet atmosphere make the A220 a fun aircraft to fly on. In front of you is a coat hook and seatback entertainment system, built into which are USB-A and C charging ports. There are also two seatback pockets, one for in-flight literature and the other for extra personal storage. There's also a footrest, which is flimsy and not the best quality. Separating the window and aisle seats, we have a drinks table which pops out for additional space. There are also two seat controls, one for lumbar support and the other for recline. Tucked away into the side storage unit is a universal outlet and headphone jack. The tray table pops out from the outer armrest and is a great size. It has a brushed gray wooden effect, which pairs nicely with the rest of the seat. The entertainment system can be controlled using the touch screen and is quite responsive. It has plenty of movies and TV shows to choose from across several genres, including new releases. There are also curated TV options from Disney+, HBO Max, and Apple TV+. Overall, it's very intuitive and super easy to navigate. Not too long before pushing back, Flight attendants came through the aisle to offer bottles of water as pre-departure beverages. Air Canada branded basic earbuds were then handed out.
Ou sous le siège devant vous. In preparation for takeoff, make sure you're comfortably seated, with your seat back upright and tray table stowed. En prévision du décollage, prenez soin de vous asseoir confortablement, de redresser le dossier de votre siège et de ranger la tablette. You must wear your seatbelt when the seatbelt sign has been turned on, and we suggest wearing it even when the sign is turned off.
The usual hot towel was offered once we reached cruising altitude. Due to the short flight time of under 2 hours, only snacks and drinks were offered on today's flight. Flight attendants came through the aisle offering complimentary snacks and drinks. Snack choices included garlic pretzel twists and a milk chocolate bar. I went for the pretzel twists, which were provided with some nuts. Both were delicious. I also got myself a mug of peppermint tea. There's one lavatory for business class passengers at the front of the cabin. It's clean and spacious for the standards of a narrow-body aircraft, and the maple leaves on the wall was a nice touch. The flight went by pretty fast, and before I knew it, we were descending into Toronto. I had a wonderful experience flying with Air Canada in business class. The crew were super friendly and personable, and when I told them that it was my first flight on an A220, they gave me a postcard with an Air Canada A220-300 on it. The ground experience was relatively smooth, and it's not that common to have complimentary lounge access when flying short-haul business class in North America, so that was a real treat. In flight, the seat was super comfortable, with plenty of storage space for the standards of a short-haul seat and an intuitive entertainment system. My only complaint is the footrest, and that I found to be quite flimsy. The snack service was basic, with not that many choices. But on a short hour-and-a-half flight, you can't really expect that much in terms of food. Now, let's discuss booking. One-way Air Canada business class cash fares from LaGuardia to Toronto Pearson start at $218 and can soar up to over $700 on some days. An Air Canada business class ticket on this route includes one free checked bag and 2 carry-ons. Air Canada has excellent award availability for business class flights from the US to Canada. There are several ways you can book using points, and Air Canada Aeroplan is a transfer partner of Chase, Amex, Capital One, and Bilt. This makes it really easy to transfer points. Expect to pay close to 20,000 Air Canada Aeroplan miles for a one-way business class flight between LaGuardia and Toronto. Thank you all so much for watching and sticking around until the end. Please be sure to leave a like, subscribe, and don't forget to follow us on Instagram at aviationwithkrish4185. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you all in another video soon.